We here, people. That's right. Welcome to Basketball Heads Live. I'm your host, Glenn Pooh Harding. And tonight, we have a very special guest. And I'm saying this a lot, man, because I watched this young king play all summer long. And he never seemed to surprise me. All right, enough of that. This basketball head was the best player in New York City during the summer of 2021. Let's get that right. Which earned him the honor of King of New York. During his high school years, he bounced around a little until he landed at West Oak Academy in Florida. After West Oak, this basketball head took his talents to the College State Fair JUCO and was heavily recruited as a junior college prospect. He helped guide them to an NJCAA national tournament appearance while averaging 17 points, 8 rebounds per game, shooting 49% from the field and a staggering 46.5 from three-point line. After State Fair, this basketball head signed a letter of intent to attend the University of Tennessee at Martin. At UT Martin, this basketball head was a major contributor, averaging double digits, including a few buzzer beaters, and a triple-double, making this basketball head just the third UT Martin to ever post a triple-double in the win against Bethune-Cookman, and just the 11th overall in the Ohio Valley Conference player to accomplish the feat. Now that's saying something. So you already know he was down in Tennessee repping New York City like he's supposed to. After college, he spent a few years overseas, but during this time is where he began to claim his throne. And in the summer of 2021, the city was his. 5 MVPs, 4 championships, and then went out to Boston and did the same damn thing. So, without further ado, help me welcome to the show, West Oak Academy, College of State Fair, and UT Martin great, and now, 2021, King of New York, Kedar, Betcha Bread, Edwards.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Yes. You have just stepped out into the world of chaos, where everybody goes hard. Come on. Go hard. Go hard. Or go home. Never back down. You gotta hold your own. Go hard. East Coast, go hard. West Coast, go hard. Midwest, go hard. Dirty. Hurry up, everybody, get online, buy your tickets, cause the game about to start.
Hey, what's up, my guy?
Yo, give me 1 second, man. I know I'm
Go
a
ahead,
bit
man.
late.
Take your time. We here.
What you doing? You good? Everything good?
Everything good, man. I'm just giving some insight on your incredible summer, man. For those people who haven't saw you play, again, this was the beginning of the summer. I was making my rounds, and my first stop was Zone 6, and I'm from the Star, so I had to go show them some love.
Okay, I appreciate
And,
that.
no doubt. And I was with my guy Pat Burke, right? My guy Pat Burke was like, "Yo, you need to check my guy out." I was like, "Who?" He was like, "Kedar. He's gonna make you proud, G, because he know I am when I go to these games. I really don't enjoy myself going to watch a lot of these guys play.
Yeah.
So you already know how I am, and I'm a defensive guy first. So
Defense win
watching you
championships.
that day, that first initial day, I was like, wow, okay, he got it. He got game, and he could talk and back it up, which a lot of guys can't do. Usually throws a lot of guys off. And it was that day when Raslam started calling you Betcha Bread. And somebody was heckling you on the side, and you was like, Betcha Bread. And, you know, I ran with it after that. I was like, okay, this guy's special. This saw you playing Dunkin' Delight. Same thing. Saw you playing Gersh a few times. Same thing. I was just like, okay.
I
So you
appreciate
at
that, man.
Nash. Same thing. Okay.
I
Real
greatly
deal.
appreciate that.
No doubt. No doubt, fam. So I want to jump right into this, man. You know, who introduced you to the game?
Oh man, I don't really know. I really didn't get introduced to the game, but from nobody, honestly. My older brother was nicest in my family. I didn't really care about basketball though. So I mean, shit, Brooklyn, I say Brooklyn introduced me to the game. I watched a lot
What
of
part of
good.
Brooklyn you from? Okay, go ahead. What you say?
I said I watched a lot of good Brooklyn basketball players growing up, like a lot. So I guess that helped me out a little bit. But for the most part, nobody.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. What part of Brooklyn you from?
I'm on St. Mark's, so Prospect Heights. Facts.
This
Frank,
is and then my guy Pat Burke right up the street. So
up the
you
block,
know
up the block on
that's
the rear.
there you go. So
Pat is a
that's that
good dude.
connection.
Pat is a good dude. One of the people that believed in me, like when I was real bad. Like Pat saw me when I was like just trying to start playing basketball. So it's funny that you say his name, but Pat's one of the dudes that wanted me to do what I'm doing now. You feel me? So that's
No, he was telling me that from that perspective and how proud he was of you. You know,
yeah.
he didn't give me the whole backstory. You know, we go back from high school years. We grew up together, so and
Okay.
battling. So he already know what I'm thinking in my mind and what I want to see. If you tell me somebody not really, you know, where we and that like me from where we come from.
Yeah, Coach
That's how
Pat
I'm
is a
kind
little
of judging.
different. If anybody believed in you, I know he would for surely.
Yes, yes. So again, this is somebody who was really in your corner.
Still is. That's my guy.
There you go.
That's my
Salute
guy.
my guy Pat Burke. He's gonna see this later too,
Yeah, please
for
let him see.
sure,
That's definitely my guy.
no doubt. So who were you watching? Who was like the best player in the neighborhood at the time?
Oh, my neighborhood? Uh, honestly, yo, if you want me to be real,
Keep it real.
I don't even really like these New York City guys like that. You know, um, I've learned to be a better person. But you know, I'm a Jamal Nixon fan, man, and
Mm.
like the way he used to play basketball was a little different. So like people play that way now. They get that love when they get a little bit older. They get out of college. They do their thing. But like I grew up watching Jamal Nixon. Like if you wasn't on that type of level, like he didn't just play basketball. He enjoyed it. Like he talked to the crowd. He had his smart remarks. Feel me? He got fancy. He did the fancy dunks, and he was cool about it. I just couldn't be as cool as he was, but you know, that's my guy, like, all the way. Anybody ever asked me, like, when it come to playing street ball, I look at Jamal Nixon. It's definitely one of my greatest players ever.
I'm writing his name down right now as we speak.
Yeah, his name was, they call him the truth. Like, you gotta understand, like, when I was going to school, not really trying to play basketball, I used to go into school to get big eggs and cheese, and I see Jamal Nixon on the TV, like, in the newspaper. So it's like, it's a little different for me, like, you know, as a kid, just like, he's in the newspaper every day, like, what is he not
Wow.
doing? So it's like,
What is he doing with himself today? Because I would love to speak with him, man. Because
oh,
a guy who had an impact on you.
Z is still playing basketball, still a big bro to me. Still enjoying it. But like growing up, like high school, he might have been a little different. He was a little bit more stylish. Now he's a grown man and stuff like that. But he still has fun. Like he taught me how to have fun playing basketball. Like he let me know, like as long as you're doing what you're doing, you're gonna have fun. Like no one can stop that. So if I had to give it to anybody, that's him.
Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I just got hit up with my artist.
Okay.
Think he's running a little late, but he said he got your artwork for you. So I'll definitely be sending that to you in the next couple of days.
All right, bet.
For
I like
sure.
that.
For
I like
sure.
that. Tell him I
So
appreciate that.
no doubt. No doubt. So when you started to play ball, right? When you started to go outside and test the waters, even though it was just for fun, not playing serious, who was the guy that you played against or that you bumped heads against that you knew you had to get better?
Nah, nobody. Like I was all around dirt. Like I didn't match up with no guys. Like I didn't take myself like, all right, well, this dude is this way or this dude is this way. Like I gotta be good. Like I was all around bad. Like all I knew how to do was foul and stuff like that. So it's like I had to ask myself, who's the best fouler? Which I felt like nobody was at the time. So I didn't look at guys to help me out and help my path. Like it was just like, all right, well, basketball is not my thing. I'll play it because I live in New York City, and that's what we do on our free time is go to the parks. That's what we do. But on some like trying to play basketball, nah, I don't. So much people was better than me. Like I could, like you could go down the list. Like even now today, like people see me now, and if we get into an argument, they'll say, "Your Mac used to look up to me." You used to look, and I'd be like, "Of course, you was tough. I'm not shy about telling you how tough you was." Like, but I was bad, so just don't think like I used to look up to you as a basketball player. I just looked up to you because I felt like you were tough. It had nothing to do with me playing basketball. I cared less about basketball.
Wow. I remember joining one of your lives, and you was using that word dirt. You was just like, yo, these guys is dirt. Like
Yeah.
it, and the fact that
I'm a
you can
troller.
reference
I'm a troller.
yourself,
I'm a troller.
right? Well, that's dope. But the fact that you can reference yourself and go, yo, I was dirt back then. I was,
Yeah, I was so
fouling
that's what I
guys.
tell people. So it's like they like, yo, you're Mac, you so cocky, you call niggas dirt. What? I call myself dirt. So what am I then? Like I've been dirt for years. I didn't start playing street basketball until 2019. That's when everybody put on notice that I was relevant. That's when I first entered into Gersh, the Dykemans, the Hoops and the Suns, the Pro Cities. Like 2019 was my first actual year of playing street ball. So anything before that, people gonna call me dirt, and I'm gonna agree with them. I can't fuck with you. Hell no.
Yeah, I said 2020 is the year you kind of put people on notice, and 2021 is the year you kind of took over.
I feel like see for myself, I disrespected the game a lot because as I got better, I got complacent, and I started not to like other players even more because it's like I observe games. Like I said, I never was a basketball player, so I observed everyone game, so I could see how you play. I see the things that you can't do. So then when I match up what you can't do and what I can do, it's like I never really cared about certain dudes. And then when I matched up against certain dudes, they were more worried about like, oh, like they'll tell me something like, yo, Mac, take it easy, which was crazy to me. So I would just be like, not like I'll laugh, but it's like, y'all don't even want to play basketball no more. So it's just like I never got better. You know, I never got better. Like I never challenged myself. So I like for all these years, like when I first came in, I had a point to prove. I was averaging 40, I was averaging 50, I was doing this. And then now through the years, I've won championships. But nowadays, a lot of people come with a humble feeling to me. And it's like, I got to respect it because they're not saying nothing. But I just wasn't getting better as a person, as a basketball player. I didn't get better. And it hurt me. And I just said, I'm going to just be in the gym all through my off season.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
That's
a
honest,
fact. And
man.
that's a fact. I during pandemic, I came home after averaging 27. I came home and, you know, I relaxed. I was chilling. I didn't really do too much. And, you know, I still felt the way I felt being relaxed. And I lost a
Where were you
one-on-one.
averaging 27 at?
I was in the Middle East.
Okay.
So I lost a one-on-one, which was nothing to me because it was just a game. But the reaction from my city was crazy. Like, it's like, damn, you don't remember winning this championship? You don't remember me coming out in Pro City my first year winning the championship? You don't remember me winning Gersh 3 years in a row? You don't remember me averaging 50? I'm on the all first team decade team in Hoops in the Sun, and I've never won a championship. So that just tells you in 10 years of work I put in and never won a championship. And there's dudes that's not on that list and they got 2 or 3 championships. So it's like my work never hides, but like I guess I got complacent, honestly. But I knew,
And
yeah, that's
then
it. Like you could see what Jay's saying. Like I knew that was gonna happen. Like we knew what was gonna happen because we didn't do nothing. I wasn't mad about my loss because I wasn't working. I take my L's very kindly. I know why I lose. I blame myself for the most part on everything I do.
that's real, man. Wow.
Yeah, Jay wanted me to be disrespectful. So honestly, he had me in the gym going crazy, 7, 8 in the
Who's
morning
that?
every
Jay
day.
Will?
Yeah, he wanted me to act disrespectful. He ain't like that.
Salute, yo, Jay Will. We gonna make it happen, fam. Trust me, I'm gonna hit you up. Definitely. That's my
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, we definitely got to get Jay on one of these. Jay definitely told
Nah,
me to
nah,
act
nah.
crazy.
That's my guy. I coached him for a summer. Grew up with his dad and his uncle. Rest in peace, Black. You know what I'm saying?
Rest in
Very
peace,
close
my
to the
son
family.
Black.
For sure, for sure. You know. So now, something comical, right? I hit you up earlier and I was like, yo, what high school did you go to?
Yeah,
And you was like, LOL, a lot.
yeah, a lot, a lot.
And I left it at that. You know what I'm saying? I don't go digging no more.
Nah, you
I'll ask
could
you
though,
during
because
the
the
show.
story is good though. For me, I say a lot, and everyone takes their own opinion on it. But the story is good. Like I said, I did not want to play basketball, and that still was something I didn't want to do in high school. So I went to Wingate. That's the school I went to, and I was going to try to be a lawyer. I was just trying to get certain like things done in school. Like I didn't care, but I actually wanted I tried out for the basketball team, the varsity team, and it worked out for me in 9th grade. I made the team. Of course, I was terrible, and that's not, like my demeanor. I knew I was terrible, but now like I could know I'm terrible. Like when everyone else is literally looking at me, and I'm sitting at the bench, and they think I'm terrible. Now it makes me feel a different way. Like damn, forget what I think because I'm my worst critic. But now if the world think I'm terrible, I got to get in my bag. So I got in the gym sophomore year. I played good. I went from averaging 0.5 to 18. And from there on, I just, decided to go to another school. And it just so happened I couldn't be in New York City. I couldn't be in New York City because, they have a rule to sit out. And I'm like, damn, I just got good. I can't sit out. I just got good.
Right. I just got to the stage. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to scratch the surface at this moment.
And how did you end up at, because I hope I had this right, because they said you finished up at West Oak?
All right, so basically I went to Wingate. My 11th grade year, I went to the school that Richard Hamilton went to out in Pennsylvania, Coatesville, PA.
Okay.
I actually won my first state championship there. And once I won my first state championship, I didn't like the fans and stuff were cool. I just didn't like the league in itself. And then I just said I wanted to go somewhere else, and I wanted to be able to go to college for free. So what I did was I went to a prep school because I'm like, all right, well, I wasted 1 year. Let's try to get it back. So I did 11th grade again in West Oaks, and I graduated, and then I won 2 state championships there. So I did pretty good in college, 3 state championships,
In high school, this high school, right?
Yeah, high
Still.
school. I said college.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Yo,
did pretty good.
a lot of people probably ain't win no state championship. And I went to Lincoln. Luckily, we got the chance to win the first one. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay,
but
yeah.
how many people get to say they won one state championship? You won 3.
Yeah.
In 2 different states.
Facts. That is a fact. I wanted to win one in New York, but
Not at Wingate, fam. Not at Wingate.
yeah, not at Wingate. It was so terrible.
I'm gonna keep it
It
100.
was so
Yo, let
terrible.
me tell you,
See, the thing
Wingate
about
was
it,
my zone school. I grew up in Crown Heights.
I wanted to
Right?
go to Wingate just to get him out of the league. Like I didn't care about nothing else.
Right.
We were all right.
Nah, it was just the last time I remember Wingate being good, it was like right before I entered high school. But they had one of the greatest players in New York City history in Roger Brown. So
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, but
Who actually dusted Connie Hawkins off in the game when Wingate played against Boys House. So Wingate got some prospect. And Bernard Harding is another one, another great. It's an old timer.
Yeah, that's out of my brackets.
And that's before me, fam, too. So we go back and look. This how far ago they was good. You know what I'm saying? So,
That's out of my brackets.
Good thing you left. So what was the recruiting process like after West Oak?
Oh, it was easy. After West Oaks, for the people that don't know, I signed to South Carolina. Right after high school. The coach actually ended up getting fired the year I signed in season. They got fired as soon as the season was over. I think Frank Martin went there, and he took the whole staff there, and I just didn't have a scholarship no more. Then I decided to go to LIU, and once I went to LIU,
That's why I read. Yes.
yeah, once I went to LIU, they took all the way to like halfway through the season and said I was eligible to play. So that means like they said I was eligible to play in January. I waived that because it's my first year of college, and I met the person. I met the person who enhanced everything that I got going on today. Everything that made me like not who made me who I am, just like with my mental toughness, with how I want to act on a basketball court, you know, with my energy, and just took me to the next level. I met Charles Jones, and Charles Jones changed my life. I tell him this all the time. It's something
Let's
I got to
make some
do.
noise for CJ. My God, Charles Jones. Let's make some noise for my God. Changing lives out here.
Yeah, CJ changed my life because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I actually helped him out as well because I think he was finishing his last little class for his master's. So it's like it gave him something to do. We both was in the gym getting to it. So I'll be in the gym, he'll come after workouts, and then we'll be in the gym. I'll have the gym all night and just be me and him. No rebounders, nobody else. And, you know, we just put in that work. So like to this day, like I'm 28 now, and I'm like, I got to get back to that field. And I feel like last year I got back to that field on my own, but I still need that guidance of how to do a lot of things better.
Look,
My son CJ.
you're not, bro. Let me tell you, you're headed for greatness because a lot of people don't realize that. Once you can get to that point when you realize you still need to get better and you need guidance, that's a step in the right direction.
I mean, it's always room to get better.
But most people don't see it, especially after 5 MVPs and four championships. You're just like, I'm sitting on these trophies and it's whatever.
Nah, I can't. See, I used to think like that. I won't lie, and that's why I'm trying to tell you now. I was thinking like that until, like, my city turned its back on me. Like, I watched my whole city, like some friends, some people that like cheer for me ever since they watched me play basketball, and some people just being real. And I guess I like the real people. I just blended them all in with everyone else. But there's a lot of people that like they didn't even say, "Yo, Mac, go get back." Like it was all like bad slander. Like, "Oh, I'm not this, I'm not that." I'm like, damn. But I never. The funny thing is, I've never blasted these dudes. I always say like I'll bring this up, but I'll never say like these dudes' name or stuff like that because they're the same dudes right now cheering for me. And
yeah,
and I knew that was gonna happen. And I don't say that I don't want no U-turns no more. I used to say that no U-turns, but I realized people are gonna talk to you when it's doing good or bad. So it's like I'm just gonna keep being myself. However y'all want to do it, just love me or hate me. I'm just gonna continue being me.
facts. That's so real, man. Well, you know, my guy Pat Burke is always going to be a big supporter. And soon we get off the show,
My
I'm gonna
God,
call him, let him know.
I'm almost upset you didn't surprise me with Pat Burke on the show. Like Pat Burke is really my guy.
I try to call him. Trust me.
Like
I try to call him.
Really my guy. Like, and it's somebody that like I'll go away to school.
I'm listening.
And I'll go away to school and he'll come back and I'll see him randomly. He's like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "Shit, just walking from the store." All right, well, shit, I got the gym. Trying to be there on Saturday. And I used to go up the block, and I was in the high school. What was it? Prospect High School? I forgot what school it was, but we should be in the gym.
Yeah.
And we'll go get it in. When I was in Dean, you think you could shoot better than me?
Hold on. Yo, right now I got your guy Kedar. Yo, he's giving you so much props, Pat. Say what's up to your guy Kedar, man.
Come on. What's good, man?
Come on, what's up, Pat? Good? I'm trying to get in my relationship because he ain't know.
Oh yeah, he ain't know. Yeah, man. What's up, man? Look, I want to tell you, bro. I've been looking for you, man. Because I got to tell you, man. I'm so proud of you, man. No lie. You know, I ain't watch you play. I ain't see you play for years, man. I see you, man. Very proud, man. Very proud.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. You should be proud because you got a lot to do with my success. So being proud is you definitely should be proud. Like I was just saying before you came in,
started taking it serious, and that was it, bro. Once you start taking it serious, it was over.
But see, I didn't take
You
it
know?
serious because I ain't believe in myself. This was all a game for me. Like this was all an illusion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
this was
man.
all an illusion. Like it's not a lot of people that see you every time and they're saying like, well, when we get in the gym, did you work on your jump shot? Did you work on your left hand? Those are not the conversations that you have. Like certain people only care about those things during the summertime. This is like every time I see Coach Pat, like every time, like whenever it was, yo, when the next time we in the gym, could you shoot better than me? Could you outshoot me? What's up with your left hand? So it's like it was constant work. Like these are the things I would never forget. Like it's not an everyday convo, but these things are that's like engraved into my mind that I it makes me who I am today. It's why my mental toughness is that way.
Like I said, man, I'm proud, man. You, like I told them, you better than me, bro. I don't say that too often, but you better than me, bro. You put out a whole lot more than me, man. That's all I can say.
And yo, Kedar, I'm telling you, he was like a big brother watching his little brother. He was like, yo, Pooh, you gotta watch my guy. I know these other guys cool, but please watch my guy, yo.
Nah,
And he
I'm
always
trying
say
to tell
that,
you,
man.
the love was always there when I seen Coach Pat. Like from day one. From day one, it never stayed away. Like I told you, the times I met him, I was dead trash. We had like it's to the point like we didn't before it became us getting in the gym, there was just random talks. Like, what do you want to do? Do you really want to play basketball? And it was just, I was a kid. Nah, coach, let's go get some pizza first. Then let's get some ices. And then we could really talk about what you're trying to talk about because I don't really know. Like, this is like, I'm just having fun. It's Sunday. It's nice out. Like, basketball ain't it. I get to watch Javon Pinkston land sometimes, Chaz
Woo.
Williams, Vincent Council. Like, that's what I'm looking for. Like, I don't really care about coming down here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are dudes that I actually like. So, for me, like, Coach Pat, like, always, like, before it was a physical basketball thing, it was more like, if this is what you want to do, these are the certain steps you got to take. And it was a talking process before I actually put the work in. And don't get it wrong, I took a lot of time. Like I was very hard headed.
Yo, Pat, yo, you know I love you, man. Appreciate you, brother. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Same here, man. Same to you, man. Keto, I love you, man. I gotta see you, man. We gotta get out.
I'm in the neighborhood. I'm in my mom's neighborhood right now. What today is? Friday? What today is? I don't even know the days, Coach.
Monday.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Whenever like I still be in 316 working out. I still get to it. I'm a neighborhood hero. I don't really need the gym.
As you should be. As you should be.
I'm still a neighborhood hero. I work out. I go to 316.
I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna get with you, man.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna DM y'all my number so you could just let me know when you coming out this way. We get situated.
I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna you, all right, Pat?
Yeah.
All right, my brother. All right.
All right.
My goat. That's the GOAT, man, Coach Pat.
Yeah. Let me tell you, we played against each other when we were in high school, and then we wound up being in the same conference in college. So when they used to come play our school, he would let his team go back to Wagner, and he would stay with me.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
Good dude, man. Good dude. I honestly think Coach Pat liked me as a person, and he wanted me to play basketball. See, I was so confused on why he even talked to me. Because I was just like, why are you even talking to me? Like, there's so much other people you can talk to. Like, I'm not even one of them. I'm not one of those dudes that, like, just leave me alone. Let me go out there, run around crazy. And that's it.
Because we don't chase those guys, yo.
Yeah.
We were those guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't chase we want to find those guys who's like the diamond in the rough. The one that a lot of people is always passing by. And this is why I guess Coach Pat, you know, took a liking to you and felt that you were so special. Because he don't talk about a lot of people. I'm going to keep it 100.
Nah, I don't see Coach Pat talk a lot.
Yes.
All he talk about is his jump shot. That's the only thing he could talk about.
Wow. So what made you turn down Florida State and go back to State Fair?
I'll never turn down Florida State ever in life.
Now, you see where that misinformation come from,
Yeah,
right?
Leonard Hamilton is an amazing coach. What happened was I actually got injured, and I was facing a depression thing with myself, and I had like a little mental issues, and I didn't really want to hoop. I'm scared of the hospitals and stuff like that. So when I got injured in a car accident, I didn't go to the hospital. I just like shaved away and said like forget everything. But remember I told you earlier that I went to LIU. I didn't play. So when I went to State Fair, I graduated, but I technically still had another year to play basketball. So I was going to end up going back after graduating just because I was like, I didn't want to even, I wanted another basketball year because I didn't think I was going to be ready being hurt. I just said forget about everything, and then just like I let it go. I let everything go. I was focused on like a lot of things, and once I got injured, it messed up my mental.
Gotcha.
But I
But
would
now
never
you
turn
got
down.
it
I'll
straight.
never
He
turn
did
down
not
Florida State.
turn down Florida State.
Never in life. Leonard Hamilton, and to put some more light on it, Leonard Hamilton is the only reason why I went to University of Tennessee Martin, what everyone knows I stand for, because he was the first black coach to play there. And when I just told him my problems, he understood it. That's why I was still, to this day, I love him as a coach. And he said, well, you know, my biggest thing for you was to always graduate. That's all I ever cared about. Basketball was your dream. Graduation was mine. So
Wow.
let's try to put it together. I could get you into the school where I played that first black player to ever play there in history.
Right.
And I said, well, if like at that point, I was just like, I was too much people believing in me. So I was like, all right, I'll go back to school. I'll give it my last shot. I'll graduate. I'll do this. I'll do that. And then it worked out. UTM became a home. It's like my family. I enjoy that place. I could go back whenever. I'm a big alumni. You know, graduate. It feels good to like actually doing it, because I felt like it would have been better. Like for me at the time, I felt like with college or not, I still would have been me, and I don't think I would have if I missed college.
And you get invited to the big golf tournaments down there. They have big poster signs of you coming down and playing these games. You know, you're going to be inspiration for the kids who are going to pay attention to the people who want to help them. Because a lot of time we shy away from that.
I'm big on trying to help kids now, though. Like that's my I'm putting together high school teams. I'm showing love to all the high school kids. I've never really watched the talent because I felt like, I didn't care. But I don't want to keep the same cycle. I want to show love to these kids. I got cousins. I have I'm still with New York Lightning. So like people that want to play AAU, I'm there with those kids. Like I'm big on the community. Like when I say I'm a hometown hero, I say it for the kids. I say it for the future. For the people my age and up, if they like me, I don't really care. But for the kids in my neighborhood, for anyone that's under 28, I just want to show them the right way, because I know I've been through it so much, like, and I know where I come from, so I know I can relate. So
That's real, man.
like not like yesterday, like, and it's like not Mel Ferg, my guy Mel Ferg hit me up like, yo, I need some things for some kids for school. Cool. They want what they want. They want Dykeman jerseys and something like that. I gave them like 6, 7, 8 jerseys, because it's like, it's not about me. Like I'm like people like, see how you trying to talk about me? Like talk to me right now. I enjoy it. It's like, damn, thanks. But for me, I still want the kids to watch this video. Like this is just like, it's not for the adults. It's for everyone else, because like college is hard. Being from New York City is hard. Being black playing basketball is hard. And I feel like it's a lot of things I can help.
Yeah, and this is one of the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing. I work in a high school, been educated over 20 years, and I work with the kids that nobody else want to work with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we change it.
Quotations alternative.
Yeah, something similar like that,
Mm-hmm.
right? My school is one of the poorest, and I've seen it all. But You know, we want to make sure that we gather this history and this knowledge so kids can have a reference point. When I was checking for New York City, just going around watching the different shows and different, you know, IGs and Facebook, there was pictures, there was highlights, but there was no real reference points. I couldn't really go to anyone to kind of figure out their strategy or what they use or how they got by or what decisions that they made that's going to help a young person. So I said, you know what? Telling these stories maybe will help the next generation and the generation after. Because a lot of my guys during the pandemic was passing away. You know, Mo Kirby, you know,
My
Dave
God, rest in
Vetwood,
peace, Mo
you know,
Kirby.
Lee
Not
Green.
not to cut you off, but Mo Kirby is the reason why I went to school in Pennsylvania. He took me. I told Mo, I said, Mo, they won't let me in Lincoln. They said I can't transfer without sitting out. He said, well, I got some people in Pennsylvania that are like you. I went to Pennsylvania versus New York. They loved me. I never came back home. Literally, how it happened. Rest in peace, my son Mo Kirby. Exactly how it
I
happened.
cried like a baby. Another guy who we grew up competing against each other in high school and joined the summer leagues as adults and kids.
When it
And
comes to the
the
youth,
summer,
like that's what I want to be remembered. Like I want to be
right?
remembered like Mo. Like everyone knows, like it's just, he cared about the kids, no matter about nothing else. Like I want to, no matter about my life, I don't care what I do for the rest of my life. Just remember and know that I care about the future.
That's real, man. So I seen you had a few buzzer beaters this summer, right?
Yeah,
But that didn't start this summer. You was doing that in college.
yeah,
Fat, 65 foot, right? Before the
yeah.
halftime. Or what about
Oh, yeah, you
the
saw that?
UM?
A lot of people
Huh?
ain't see that. How you see that?
Yo, fam,
I
it's
can't,
only on
I
your
can't,
school page.
I
It's
can't
on your
find
school
it.
page.
Oh, it's still on my
When I
school
do my
page.
research,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Yes, and you had another one. You had another one against UBMC,
UMKC.
UMKC. You had
Yeah,
another one, right? Which is crazy. So these things are not new to you. And you also had that triple double, which was the third in your school's history and
yeah.
only the 11th in the Ohio Valley Conference.
Facts. I actually got 3 that year too. That's a fact.
Damn.
Oh, that just comes from that don't even come from skill, honestly. Like I tell people all the time, none of the things, most of the things I do doesn't come from skill. I'm focused on winning plays. Like I'm not the best dribbler, I'm not the best shooter, I'm not the best rebounder. I'm probably not the best defender. I'm for surely not the best free throw shooter. Um, I I don't even know if this is not football, but I'm not even the best catch because for surely like I talk a certain way, so I have to show a certain skill to even be liked. I just care about winning plays, and that's what make me who I am. So like outside of anything else, you have to put he wins. Like after everything else, he wins because all I care about is winning plays. I like you see my son Cat right there. He's going crazy because that's who he is. He's a winner. You have to learn, like in life, you got to feel like what you want to do. Do you want to be a basketball player or do you want to be a winner? Like, what are you doing this for? Is it for money or is it for love? Are you just trying to win? Like, I'm just a winner. Like, I'm a diehard Kobe Bryant fan, and no matter what happens, he wins. Like, like it's a lot that's gonna go on in the world. I'm never gonna always win. I'm never gonna always lose. I'm never gonna always shoot bad. I'm never gonna always shoot good. But at the end of the day, the thing that outlasts everything is that he wins. Like simple. However it comes, he wins. Like you have to put that like certain things like because all the other things that I'm naming are all opinions. If you heard the things that I'm naming, me being the best shooter, me being the best scorer, me being the best dribbler, me being the best rebound, these are all opinionated things followed by facts. Like he wins, you can't. It's just like you put in numbers and it just shows you 10-0, junior college, 10-0. Went to Kansas undefeated, lost in the Final Four. I'm cool. I'm not mad. I lost. I won. My school has never been to the. My school has never won their league ever. We won the whole league, the season, playoffs, everything. So it's like, however things happen in life, you have to say he wins. He's dedicated. He's serious, because I like to paint my own narrative, no matter what's going on, and as long as I win, I can tell you anything. You like by heart, you have to listen to me. Like I won, can't not listen to me. Like who doesn't listen to a winner? So that's all I really care about is like winning. And if followed by some buzzer beater plays, just play through the ball. Like whenever that bell is over, then it's over. I just hope that I'm above it. We score more than they scored.
Yeah, that's what it's about anyway.
That's it. I don't care if
And
we got
you
dunked on
score in
4
such a
times.
assortment of ways that it's not like you just running ISO plays all day.
It's
You
not
get
my
what I'm saying? So it's like, from tip ins, the putbacks, slashing cut, the three. It's like whatever you need at the time, that's what you're
yeah.
going to get.
And that's what I like to do. That's my only job. My only job is to be a winner and provide my team with the best work I can. It's my only job, not to go out there and make 3 threes. They were saying, oh, he covered the spread all summer. I don't even know what the spread is. All of a sudden, the spread is always 30. Like, they make it up every day. And it's just so funny that I'm covering it, not because they're saying it, because I'm just actually having good games and we're winning. So however
Right.
it comes like that. Like maybe zone 6 is probably the only part that I've ever said like, oh, I'm going to score 30. Somebody challenged me to score 30 before the game or something. The only part, because I enjoy the atmosphere in zone 6. It was different. But otherwise than that, like, I don't even go into the game telling somebody I'm going to have 10 because it's too much on my mind. I go into the game trying to win. I can't go in trying to win and score 10. 10 seems so little, but nigga, what? I'm not betting that. Y'all can bet that. Like 2 other people can bet that on me, and I'll tell you how I feel about the bet after. But me per se, fuck, I'm going there telling you I'm gonna have 10. I might need 4 and 20 assists, and we might win
Facts.
by 30. And I had to give you money for winning by 30. It's not my job. It's not my job, and that's why people hate talking to me because certain people only can do one thing. They only play one side of the field. So when
Yep.
they try to argue with me, I just throw in a W, and it's just like I don't really want to argue.
Yeah, the W always wins. Always, outshines the other stuff. You could be the
Every
leading
time.
scorer, but if you don't win any championships, people are like, okay, and
These numbers, like I've lost like 2 or 3 championships, the championships I've lost, and the people that won it, they were so happy, and other people was like, damn, why are they so happy? Like y'all ain't run the league. I'm like, what do you mean why they happy? They won. Like I won MVP. Cool, that doesn't matter. They won. I got a season MVP. They got a championship MVP. I don't really like. I wish we could switch it. Like
right.
let's switch it, and then we could be like have fun. But they won. Like people try to discredit every time someone wins, and that's like the only thing that matters.
Yeah, especially in this game called basketball. What other tournaments besides Gerst and Hoops to the Sun did you do your thing in the summer?
Oh, every part. Every park. I got a champ. I got maybe 2 championships in every park I've ever played in. Hoops in the Sun, I do my thing, but I've yet to win a championship. So I will be there next summer because that's something that I want to do. But otherwise than that, everything.
Dunker's
Yeah.
Delight championship.
Oh, Dunker's Delight. My team was a championship, but I have to go to Dunker's Delight next summer because I dropped the ball on them this year, and a lot of tournaments that I played in this year, I've won it so many times. I just want to show face again and show them I'm really different. But I'm definitely going to Dunkers. And I'm 3v3 certified now, man, too, man. I got a check in the mail and all that. Feel me? And I'm a champ.
Word.
Yeah, I just played the 3v3 with my guy, Cat. We won the championship. Feel me?
Nice,
Two
nice.
tournaments, 15-0 for the weekend. I just got a check in the mail, man. 3v3, man. I'm certified now. I might be 3v3, man. I don't know.
Wow,
I
that's
don't
awesome.
know.
Let's make some noise for that right there. Real
Yeah.
talk.
I don't know. I follow energy. And I don't never break it.
Wow, that's crazy. Now, Your question is worded a little bit different, but I asked everyone this question, right?
Yes.
Who ass did you bust to let you know that you was one of the best guys in the city this summer, or the best guy in the city this summer?
For the most part, what made me feel like who I was, it wasn't just a particular person I beat. It's just the way I handle myself versus everybody. And the reason why I say that is because, like, if for the people that don't know Sean Bell, we have a lot of pros on our team and a lot of pros that have, you know, a lot of things to do. So for the most part, like, they had things to do and they wasn't there. And for like this summer, I was there. Like, I was there every game. I was there if we had 5. I was there if we had 6. I was there if we had 8. I was there if we had 9. And I made sure I made it a dogfight every time. No matter if we win or lose, I was there fighting with my guys, and I separated myself every time. So it's like the separation I had was more like this year was something I battled myself with, because like with my mental issues of, you know, like I'm a winner. I hate losing. So I had to realize, like, it's cool, Mac. You know, your team will be here. You know, keep fighting. Or you can focus on the things you can control. And that's what I started to do. And I got better doing that this summer. I started worrying about only on the things I could control. And I just separated myself game after game. And I took everything game after game. And I respected everyone. That's the first thing I did this summer. I respected everyone. I didn't lose respect like I've always done. I respected you. I guarded you. I showed up, and I went home and went about my business. But yeah, it was like I said, I naturally don't like people in New York City, like, thinking that they're good. I feel like all the good players are either my brothers that I'm like genuinely cool with, or they play on my team. So, and that's just like me being real. I mean, I could be biased, but that's just who I am.
No
And
doubt.
so, like, me scoring and stuff like that, I don't really see me like, I don't have like the people that it's like the tougher people that I would want to play. I would feel like they're on my team. So like it was more of a being bought in to my team, being bought into the program, being bought in, win, lose, or draw. So that's when I just felt like I was really showing up to, like, all right, well, Mac, you talk and say you this, now separate yourself. Leave the talking alone. Let everyone that you know, the ones that you don't know, and that's what I'm happy. Like, I got people that don't know me now. Oh, I've watched you all summer. I walk around no matter where I go. I do this. I saw you, da 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 da, and that's what I wanted. I was more focused on me telling myself, like, oh, he's trash. He's trash. You better than him. You better than him. And now when I changed my mindset, now everyone's telling me that I'm better than everyone, which I don't like. I like, to me, it's like I've been knew that. Like, that's
It's the
something.
Jedi mind trick, man.
Yeah,
Trust me.
that's something I've been knew, but it feels better this way. So
Yeah.
with that being said, like, I think I like this mindset.
Coach Rob, right? That's the Sean Bell head coach, correct?
Yeah.
What makes him so special to where he can get all you guys to play together the way you guys do?
Because apologize, someone's calling me. He's not coaching. He's like what people need to understand about Rob, he does more than coach, actually. I'm not gonna say he's not coaching. He does more than coach. He's not somebody that just wakes up in the summertime and say, we got Gersh, or he wakes up in the wintertime and say, yo, we got this coming up, this coming up. He's like, he locks in with all his dudes. He has a real relationship with everybody that plays with the Bell. Like, literally every year, like, he tries to be in our lives, like, through it out at all. So, like, when you have somebody like that, you know, that doesn't have to do this, and, you know, consistently, it's like 30 of us, 40 of us, and consistently goes around. It's like having 40 kids and you're showing love to 40 kids at once. It's just like, damn. No matter, like, some people might not get this love, or some people might lost love, but it's just like, as a program, you see, like, damn, like, all right, like, we'll play for that. Like, that's somebody that got our best interest in life. So like, forget basketball, forget money. That's somebody that we know that got our back every time we go out there.
Yeah, somebody from Queens hit me up. It was like, yo, you know, I know you call yourself the official home for New York City basketball. How come you ain't have Coach Ra up there yet? I said, soon,
Appreciate
brother,
you.
we'll make it all work, man.
Nah, you definitely. I ain't gonna lie. You need to definitely tap in with Ryan, game on one of these, and just because his history,
For
like
sure.
to me,
This is
for
why
me
we
personally,
got
like,
you. Supposed to have Zeke on tomorrow, on Wednesday.
oh,
So, yo,
it's
Zeke,
lit.
hit me up to confirm that for Wednesday.
It's lit. It's lit. I'm
You know
definitely
what I'm
gonna hit
saying?
Zeke up and confirm it. But you
For
need to
sure,
get
for
Ryan
sure,
here
for sure.
because
And
it's a
then hit
lot about
Rob,
Ryan. I don't know.
Rob up too and let him know whenever he's ready. We always here for him.
After we get off, I'm gonna definitely call Ryan and let you know and let him know.
All right,
He
cool,
new to this
cool.
live thing. He gonna like this. He gonna like this.
No doubt. We want to give him his flowers. I think it's an awesome thing he's been doing to keep the Sean Bell legacy alive, man. And definitely want to give him his props,
Yo,
man, because
Z Nix is in,
he's
so
definitely a legend.
Z Nix is in. He just commented. I was looking for him while I was giving him his flowers when you questioned me.
Oh, okay.
He missed it, but
Yeah. Yo, Z Nix, trust me, fam. Want to have you on. Definitely. Please hit me up in my DM. I don't know your name. I don't know everybody's name. Please DM me and I'll get back to you. We'll make it happen.
Z, I was telling him. He said, yo, Z. He asked me the question just to bring you back a little bit because you wasn't here. He said, yo, who brought you outside? Like who said, yo, who did you watch and said, damn, I want to go play basketball? I said, well, if you from my neighborhood and you did not play basketball and you was on the edge, Z Nix is the only one that can make you play basketball.
Facts.
And he'll tell you that. It's not something like everybody can tell you that. Like, I really wish you could ask 100 people on a poll. You might, if it might be 99.9. It might be. You know what I mean?
That's dope. That's dope. And look, that's why I always ask that question, because a lot of times, you know, we leave out those dudes who inspire us, right? Those neighborhood heroes, those people that first guys who we see when we come in our building or to the park. That's that dude.
Those matters,
no matter what.
Those matter. Those matter. See, for me, it was different because not only did I know that Z was nice, the whole world knew that Z was nice. So it's like it was easy for me to do that argument. Nowadays, like you see OZ, and then now like everybody get confused, like, oh yeah, but so and so was nice, but so and so was nice. But while that was going on, you couldn't even fix your mouth to say nothing to Zamar Nixon. You couldn't.
That's definitely that's classic right there, man. So how the hell you end up in Boston, fam?
When?
And like
this time that just passed?
I thought I saw you coming back from Boston saying I got another championship. I said, damn, he going around the whole East Coast collecting shit.
I got invited. Shout out to my guy Damo Jones and Kat and Kadani. They actually hit me up to play in the 3-on-3 if I was available. I was like, yeah, why not? It'd be dope.
Okay,
I never really played in it, but dope. Something I want to get into, actually. Like, actually dope. So
no doubt.
I got one of those in Boston. I snuck it.
I have my guy Joe Almeida. I'm gonna have him on again. He's the Boston historian. Trust me, everything Boston, if you go on his page, Joe Almeida, I can forward it to you. He has all the Boston legends and kind of inspired me in the beginning when I was starting Basketball Heads.
Okay.
So salute to my guy Joe out there in Boston.
Now, Basketball Heads is dope though. Like, I don't know how long we got, but let me just give you your flowers. I appreciate this interview. Like, it was dope. You got all your trophies in the background. You got your art in the background. I'm gonna be on you by my art, by the way. Your questions was real good questions.
He said, hold on. Can I show you some love? He said, I'm gonna be on you about my art. Yo, I'm just gonna give you a little preview. It's my artist, right? And he's a ball player as well. You know what I'm saying? So we came with this idea to give guys their flowers the right way.
Okay.
And here's a guy, I'm showing this picture. His name is Lamar Long. He got cut 3 years at Boys and Girls High and finally made his senior year, the year they won the championship in '79.
Oh yeah, see, I need mine to put up. I need mine to put on my wall.
Now, I'm gonna make sure He's gonna do yours very, very nice. He
Gotta
hit me
wait,
up right
King.
now.
Yeah, nah, that's
Yeah,
dope.
I've been doing this for a year and a half now.
That's dope. Well, I'm happy to make your show, man. I'm literally happy to make your show. I'm happy you wanted me on here. It means a lot to me. I like when I get to say certain things that people don't know about me. Get a
Yeah,
little
man.
insight.
And if, I don't listen, bro. I don't follow the hype.
Yeah.
When I first saw you play, I was like, damn, definitely got to get him on. And it's a connection thing. My guy, Pat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is how all of our relationship work. Guys who come on Basketball Head, they nominate other guys to come on, right? Last year, I was watching Lamar, 2 years ago, watching Lamar Odom on Drink Champs, which is one of my dope favorite podcasts and shows. And they had Lamar Odom up there.
Mm-hmm.
And I just felt like
He
we
said,
needed a
"Tell him I gave you my
platform.
left."
We need a platform for us to feel comfortable come and share our stories. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's just dope. It's just dope because a lot of people, it's a lot of dope basketball players out here. Some I don't even know, honestly. Some I never got a chance to know because for whatever reason. And, if they get a chance to, spread some light on whatever they had to do through their career, it'd be dope because you never know who's watching. You never know who's listening.
Yeah.
Somebody always need that. Somebody always need that special every trip.
Yo, whether you know it or not, my guy Sadat X promoted you coming on the show tonight.
To die
You know what I'm
X?
saying? From Brand Nubian. I had him on last night.
That's tough. Tell him I appreciate that. I
He came
appreciate
up,
that.
he's a basketball. He came up playing with Riverside. He played Salesian High School.
Yeah.
So, never basketball head, man, but
Oh, he went to
definitely.
Salesian?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's where my son KP went. Yeah, you could
Yeah.
never hate KP. I mean, you could never hate. Like, the hate don't never work. It don't never work, man. It don't never work. But then if I gotta say, I really want to watch a Chris Hooper interview because I know his story, and a lot of people love Chris Hooper because they see him nowadays. He got
Who's Chris Hooper?
he got a left hand that's unstoppable. But
He said, where's he from?
he's from the Bronx, uptown dude. He might. I don't want to say from the Bronx because he might be from Harlem, and I know those dudes get mad up there when they start saying them weird shit. But Chris Hooper from uptown somewhere. But that's the person that I'm recommending, Chris Hooper, because he been through a lot. And he put a lot of work in, and everybody loves him now. Everybody loves Chris Hooper, which is cool. I enjoy it, but I don't think they know the work he put in to get to where he is now.
That's dope, man. We gonna make it happen too, man, for sure. So now I want to get to our top five.
Oh, and he He
Five.
just joined in. Chris Hooper just joined in. I added him to you.
Chris Hooper, DM me, please, my brother. My guy, Mac, just nominated you to be on the show. Love to have you, fam.
I'm not stopping until I see a Chris Hooper interview.
No, we gonna make it happen. We gonna make it happen. Trust me.
Appreciate you, gang. You know that. But
No doubt. So,
top
five tournaments in New York City.
right now?
Right now.
Meaning, so history don't matter?
History don't matter. No. When I'm at top five, it's your top five, nobody else's.
Oh, this works. This works for me. History don't matter. Top five tournaments in New York City right now. I'm gonna take Zone 6 at number 1.
Zone 6 at number 1?
Yes.
Big up to Zone 6.
Yes.
My guy Rod Slom and company.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
That's the star. I'm always rooting for the star.
Yep. Zone 6, number 1. I'm gonna throw Dykeman in there because as much as I don't like them, they have the most fans, the most people. They never stop. They never stop selling. So they just have to go there. The reason why Dykeman is not number 1 over Zone 6, because Zone 6 gives out money. Like to win it. Like you can win money. You can't win money in Dykeman. You just win books back.
I thought Gersh do the same thing.
Yeah, Gersh do it, but Gersh is not in my. I don't know if Gersh is in my top 5. Yeah.
Best star, Zone 6, stand up.
Yeah, Zone 6. I Gersh got to be in there. So I'm gonna have to take Zone 6, Dykeman. Zone 6, Dykeman. Whitehead.
Okay. Facts.
I can't I know Dunkers is good, but I can't say Dunkers because I only played one game. But I know Dunkers is tough. I know they'd be in my top 5. And I guess you could put Gersh and whatever else
You
you
said
want.
Gershway. What about Hoops Under the Sun? Place you didn't win yet.
Oh, Hoops in the Sun.
Hoops in the Sun.
Hoops in the Sun is number 3 for me.
Got you.
So let me give you the order. Zone 6, what was second? Dykeman. Hoops in the Sun, 3rd. Gersh. No, Gersh is last. Whitehead's 4th.
Got you.
Gersh only gets in because of Fly Tie.
Woo! Let's talk that talk. Yo, let me tell you something. Fly Tie, just to me, he's the best guy on the mic.
Whitehead was
just
tough.
to me.
Yeah.
Now, his play-by-play is awesome. And he doesn't get involved in directing the game.
Now he don't get rattled. He control the room. He's the reason why Gersh is Gersh. So he controls the room.
Not the $40 seats.
Nah, the $40 seats. Like all that is like I don't even want to speak on it, but like I don't even like. This is a lot, but
I had DP up here. We talked about the $40 seats.
DP is sometimes crazy. Just listen. Shout out to my guy Fly Tie. He is the reason why Gersh is on my list still. If Fly Tie
I show
leaves,
love to the Uptown announcers. I gotta have you on, King.
That's
sure.
a fact. That's a fact. And that's what come with these tournaments and why these tournaments are good and bad. Like for me, like Uncle G stacks Hoops in the Sun, real good for me. He's just, he keeps his same aura. Fly Tie, real good. Shout out to my guy, Rod Slime. He locked in.
Yes, Rod Slime is good too. I like Rod.
He locked into the mic for me, my game. He's outside. My son that was doing Whitehead outside. Like everybody, like you gotta have a good mic man. You gotta have a lot of things going on to situate your tournament. Everything has to like be a certain way. And the safety and everything else in these tournaments was always good. So
facts. Number 1, safety first. Facts. Okay.
But Zone 6.
For the top 5, go ahead.
Zone 6, number 1.
Bet. No, I'm with that. Best style. Salute Zone 6. All right. Top 5 players you played with this summer. May cause some drama. Top 5.
Meaning that they're good right now, or meaning of their history?
No, top 5 players you played with this summer.
History?
Excuse me?
Oh. All right, well, I played with Noah Vonleh. I'm not going to say no order, but I'll say everyone's my teammates, though.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. You just pick a hat out of 5 players out of my teammates.
And everybody good.
Yeah, like, I had Will Barton on the sideline. Like, everyone's a Sean Bill player. Top 5 players I played with this summer. Everyone's a Sean Bill player. But I was actually happy to play with my guy Cat. I was actually playing with my guy Cat in 3-on-3, and I was actually happy to play with my son C Hoop in like other tournaments because he don't usually play with us. This was like his first time playing with us, like locked in more than one tournament, and that was actually great. That was like the first, a lot of relief.
No doubt.
Like
no doubt.
C Hoop, I get to shoot the ball because he on the block. Okay.
That makes sense. All right. I'm going to let you escape that one because we can go with the whole Sean Bell. We're just going to pick one out of a hat.
Oh, all right. See, who want me to name the ones that been outside all summer? Bet. So I'm going to go with top 5 players I had all summer. All right. So for surely I'm going, like I told you, I have C Hoop at number 1. We'll leave Noah Vonleh out. I say I was happy to play with my son Z Nix because he's been away for so long. I haven't seen him in like 3 joints. So this was my first time he was actually able to play with him. Jay Will, we finally got to play with each other in Zone 6. That was amazing. I hated how they did him when I wasn't there, but with us on the side was cool. I usually play with Whitehead, that's regular. I play with Poole, that's regular. I play with Deadpool. That's regular. Delroy.
Here's another guy I like, Deadpool. I like that guy game.
Deadpool.
I like his game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like everybody else is
Yeah.
just like it'll like my top 5 players would be people that I like didn't play with a long time or wanted to play with, like Chris Hooper. Like I would, if I could have that nigga all summer, all year, steal him from Uptown, I got it. Feel me? I'm locking
See,
in.
Hooper, man, you made an impression on my guy, yo.
No, this
Woo!
is years of work. Like,
Okay.
yeah, me and Sue played AAU together. We got
Y'all
15,
go back.
yeah, we got like 15 joints. But like that's what I'm trying to tell you. I want you to know the story. I can't even just like I can't like tell you the story between me and C Hoop. Like it's something that you'll have to tell him and then take our story and put it together. Like, damn, how did they come out of that? You know what I'm saying? Like, look at Lightning. Like, we've been locked in forever. Like, how did they come out of that? And like, we was Lightning before we was full blown Nike. We didn't know what we was. We didn't know if we was Under Armour, Nike, whatever. But they had us together, and we was family oriented. That's why we still together now. But like the stories that we had, like with my guys, like the guys that was my age, like it was a little different. I could go on and on and on and on and on about the players that like who they are today and who they was then and who everybody looked at us as. Because you got to remember, like back then, Lightning wasn't the AAU team everybody watched. Like no matter if we won, like we won everywhere, it didn't matter. They didn't care. It was always Gauchos or this or that. Until we shine light. We're me and my sensei Hoop. We was that last class. We was that last class before, like it was no EYBL when we was there. Like our last year, they went EYBL next year. You know what I'm saying?
From what I'm hearing, the Lightning is still doing the right things the right way.
No, they're doing it.
And not following anybody else.
They're doing it tremendously now. Like that's the thing about my guys at Lightning. Like we did what we wanted to do. And we did it with our family. That's it. Our family go a long way. For years, we locked in. We stay locked in. We don't break that bond up. Great program.
That's real, man. All right, last one. Top five. Your top 5 MCs.
Oh, that's easy. Fly Tie, number 1. Easy. Fly Tie.
No, I'm not. We're not talking about basketball MCs.
Oh.
We talking about hip hop MCs.
Forever?
Your top 5, fam. Whenever we say top 5, it's your top 5. It could be now. Whoever is your top 5 right now.
That's easy. Top 5. My son Drake. My son Hove. My son Ye. Yeah, I fuck with Ye. I know Ye was gonna be a little
Yo,
bit.
fam, chill out. You talking to a musical dude. Like
right.
my music is range is crazy.
And who else do I want to put on this top 5? Because a lot of dudes I just enjoy listening to. I don't really like them. But then I have to put Uncle Future in.
Future?
Yeah, I have to throw Uncle Future, but he'll probably be last on my top 5 only because he's not as talented as those dudes.
In his own way.
Yeah, in his own way. I'm not a Wayne fan. Real good dude though, but I'm just not a fan of him. I've never been fans of dudes that like was against the dude that I like. So I was like I was never
loyal. He's loyal to the core.
Yeah,
I
was never a T-Mac fan. Real good player. I just won't be a Lil Wayne fan. The Ye and Hove thing was so old, and the Drake shit is so. Drake's trying to fit into the Ye and Hove beef, so I'm not holding no one accountable right now. So I like all 3 of them.
One more.
I said one more. Nah, I'm not trying to do Wayne like that. Stop doing that to me. I love Wayne.
So Wayne is your 5th one.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Wayne. All
right, that's cool.
Have you ever heard of
RJ Payne?
I don't really want to take him, but I got to because out of everybody that I don't like I listen to Wayne more than a lot of people. Like I listen to Wayne more than Future. Not this Wayne, the new Wayne, the old Wayne.
Oh, you like the old Wayne, the lyrical Wayne?
Yeah, the real Wayne.
You said the real Wayne. Have you ever heard of RJ Payne from Philly?
RJ Payne? Nah. Is it rapper?
He's a rapper.
Nah, I got to do my homework.
All right, so I'm gonna play you a little bit and let me know what you think. All right, just a little bit.
Talk to me. Let me hear.
All right. Let me see if we can make sure you hear this.
Machetes and swords, glove from Freddy. Eddie, I'm raw, I'm petty. Legends tell me I'm ready. Heavy rapport and ready. Keep my hand on this desi, let me explore. God body, wide body, the Chevy 74. Rapping better than half this era. The big black Beretta, flip you, that's capoeira. Just me on the track, nobody can match the terror. My reflection talk back, then pussy I crack the mirror pack. Which sucker chest and get cut in sections? Rest the tech, I have niggas rubbernecking and stutter stepping up. I don't need no gun, I'm a knuckle legend. Take a couple seconds to punch your chest and no fucking guessing. Whoop. R-rated, my scars faded, y'all hated. I'm still raising the bar like car painters, guard nice. Soul price fucking reincarnated. Y'all favorites ain't fucking with pain. It's hard, ain't it? Yeah. I deliver intelligence with a hotness. Ghostwriter, I got they skeletons in my closet. Black thought, I mix the melanin with the logic.
Oh my God, Black Thoughts. I missed the melanin with the logic.
Is he giving it to him?
Nah, he actually got a lot of bars. I actually, like, I would have to listen to more. I would have to see how he is. Like, see, people like him, I would have to see how they are making music because his bar game is crazy. Because his bar, he got a lot of bars. He got a lot of bars.
Yeah.
Hold
on for a sec.
We have more heat?
I'm going to let you go.
You got more heat?
Oh, listen. Here we go.
Feel like I'm sitting on the best drugs. I'm in the kitchen cooking apron on. Chef gloves, cream money, red blood, big gun, text slug, small bullet, bed bugs, Hollywood, Haterade, razor blade, shiny still the size of alligator leg. Split your potato, get your tomato spray. Brain hanging out, chicken out, brain fading. All in your face, the same way a bagel made. New shit, fish shit, new whip, fish shit. Can't stop how I shoot the rocket.
Ishmael.
Big bang, cold flow, chicken like a snow globe, shit cells, blow dope, inhale, sour dick.
Yeah, he in his bag.
Like the sale, but the powder free, found the key, got the music low, the weed loud as me, pound a tree, I made it out the hood, my niggas proud of me.
Yo, check him out, his name RJ Payne, it's official.
Yo, before I let you go, right, because I'm just sitting here, I'm sitting here in my mom's house. She got all these old dusted trophies around. So I'm gonna show you something before I let you go.
Bet.
It's like we had different goals. So like the picture I'm trying to tell you, the video I'm about to show you is gonna back up my story on what I wanted to do and what I cared about. So here go this one. Excuse the sheet. Do y'all see what it says?
No, I can't read it. Can you read it?
It say MS61, congratulations, 25 book campaign. Like that's the type of time I was in 04. And this, they gave me this because I fouled out every game. And this is where I met Pat Burke.
Wow.
I mean, just a little history.
Nah, that's real, man.
Just a little history
of your favorite book? What are some of your favorite books, fam?
I'm more focused on like Napoleon books. Like my guy Napoleon is he does his thing, man. Honestly, I just really want people to just go read Think and Grow Rich. It's probably one of the best books.
Yeah.
And if I won't recommend no other book but that book right now. But like after that book, Napoleon is just gonna show you the light. Like he writes good books. That's who I lock in with.
Wow, man.
But those are my dreams and aspirations, man. I was trying to win book challenges. Like I didn't grow up caring about was I gonna have practice or going to the gym. Trying to figure out can I read the most books and write about them. It was different.
Are you right? Do you write? Like
writing books?
Yeah.
I tell stories, but I don't know how to put them together.
Well, check this out, right? What I can do, I can show you. I'm gonna ask Shamik Cook, Omar Cook brother, right? He wrote a screenplay.
We could do that,
And he
Cat.
sent it to
We
me.
could do that, Cat. Not to say that. We could do that. Barnes and Nobles, Hooper Book Club. We could do that. I'm all for books. All my books is on life goals, and trying to like get better in life and being a better person. So we could do that. Just guide me the way how to start it.
Now, when we meet up and I give you your artwork, we'll exchange some knowledge and help each other back and forth. Because I'm working on a book as well, and I know
That's what I do.
Shamika
Like,
is
that's
a
what
little ahead of the game than all of us.
That's what I do when I'm across the water and I'm just getting tired of my video games. I just go read a book. When I'm on a plane, I got to do 45 minutes or something like that. I'm reading my book. Like, knowledge, man. You got to get some type of knowledge. How can I talk crazy to you if I got no knowledge?
Well, you just told us another good secret, man. And it just let us know that, we got some ball players out here that are academically inclined because we are student athletes first.
Yeah, like I graduated with a 3.8 in high school, man. Like, I don't like. So let's forget about the books and stuff like that, but because we came here for something else. But like that's the thing, like
Nah, this
nobody
is
knows
dope.
that about me, and these are the things I want to tell kids. I tell my little sister this all the time. She knows, like I be trying to tell her math, reading, all this. Like it's so easy, like especially when you could get it for free. Like it's all that matters. Like it's all I care about. My sister can't ask me for nothing. Once she showed me her grades and it's good, then we can move forward. Other than that, can't ask me for anything. Like I don't know what's going on. Like I might be foul, but it is what it is. I grew up a
Nah,
certain
man,
way.
you're setting a good example.
Yeah, I grew up a certain way. Too much. She know.
3.8? Damn,
Yeah.
man. Woo.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's big. People, 3.8, high school. What do you leave college with? You remember?
I ain't leave college with a 3.8. I left college with like probably a 3.0, honestly. I stopped really being a student in college because once I got to college, I realized that school never taught me anything. I was just learning on my own. And I just got complacent on a lot of things and started learning things on my own. So like,
say that again. Can you say that again? Because I'm an educator and I like what you just said.
because like it just took me a while because like I went to school, I did this, I did that, I tried to learn this, I got a grade in this, but like school is just for grades. If you go to school, do all your homework, no matter if it's right or wrong, you'll pass every class and you'll graduate. Did you learn anything? No, you just walk out with a paper because that's what you think you did. But it took me until college to realize that schools doesn't teach you anything, so it's like you got to learn on your own. I mean, the simple things that they teach you, which is cool, but outside of that, then what? It's people nowadays that you go on Instagram and you give them a PEMDAS question, and they're like, damn, what's PEMDAS? Or they looking at the multiplication sign or don't even know which comes first. So it's just like, I see it now, and I see 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, and it's confusing to me. Like,
Please excuse my Aunt Sally.
like, why can't you remember that? Like they gave us, like certain people gave us the ways to help us learn it, but the school didn't do it. So when I got to college and things got more realer, I realized that then if this is the top level of where we supposed to be, us as Black people are in trouble. We need to really learn because they're never going to teach us.
I tell this to my students all the time. Even I give that message to the educators. You going so hard, right, to make sure they remember this information that you're giving them. Sure, how is it going to apply to them in the real world? Maybe he will take you a little more serious.
Yeah, that's why I wrote a paper with the most influential person that I know that's been in the world. I wrote a paper on Adolf Hitler, and my whole class was confused, except my teacher. And my teacher was like, "Why are y'all confused?" And then I was real mad about it, but I had to stand up in the class and explain why Adolf Hitler was influential. But the first thing I had to tell him was, like, the problem is, like, you guys think influential means good. So at that point, it's like we can't talk no more. Like, this guy had millions of people following him. How is he not influential? Like, the wrong way too. Like, follow him the wrong way. So got an A on that. And they were just like, I can't write about Martin Luther King and Malcolm X for the rest of my life.
Yo, you're making me so proud. First of all, you make me proud as a ball player, but as an educator, you taking me to another level because we want students like you. This is why your teacher understood. And the class, who was mainly like the masses, right, of people in the world who are not really trained to think critically, they wouldn't understand where you're coming from. And they didn't.
They did. I had to open my mouth to explain that. It's like, how did he write about Adolf Hitler? They thought I was really gonna write about like Martin Luther King or Rosa Parks. Like, what did they influence you to do? They didn't really do nothing. They stood for something. They didn't tell you that, yo, you're supposed to do this, 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 and this. They told you how to person this, and they following it. So, like, I don't really know, to be honest, somebody more influential than Hitler, unless I was gonna write about Gandhi, and I wrote about him before. So I don't really want to write about Gandhi no more. Like, that's probably the only person I know that's more influential than him. But it's regular, man. It ain't all about that basketball, man. That shit gonna stop bouncing soon.
That's right. And my guy, Eric Hicks, right?
Khalil, close the
My
door.
God, my sponsor, he be throwing trophies every now and again. You know, we gave out some
Game
awards
over?
last year. Yeah.
That's
So
tough.
you're gonna and it's a black man. This is his own trophy. He
Yeah.
owns it.
I'm in the making of having my whole wardrobe with black owned stuff.
That's dope.
It's a process, but I'm a little injured right now, so I'm taking a little time to walk down the stairs.
Nah, take your time, King. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get this basketball head apparel line. I see Isaiah got his going strong, man. So
Yeah.
we got to support each other, man.
Nah,
And that's what we
dude,
can do.
like I said, I'm gonna send you my number. We're gonna meet up. We'll know each other a little bit more. Whatever you need me to do, if it's like figure out gift bags or whatever you want to do, like I'm big on the community. Like, my face is all through my community, all through a lot of communities, and I'm just like, I got people that sponsors a lot of things.
Now we're
But
going to
like,
make it
those are
happen. We're going to get up. Me and Pat Burke, we're going to take you out to lunch, man, for sure.
yeah, we gonna set it up. We gonna set it up, and I'm gonna for surely be down. Let's just put some things into play. But like I said, I appreciate you. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, thank you,
This was
man.
a
Thank
dope
you, King. I
interview.
appreciate you, man. All right. Send the number, and I'm
Nah,
going
I
to make
appreciate
sure
it.
Pat Burke get it, and we'll set it up, and we'll all hook up.
All right, thanks again, man. I'm about to send it to you right now.
I appreciate you, King. Thank you. Oh, man. Special, man. You know, Noah liked this young man for a reason. And I guess it was the initial introduction that my guy Pat Burke gave me and told me about this young man and how special he was to him. Listen, I have a group of friends, you know, they don't ride people's coattails. They're not on the bandwagon. They're usually rooting for the guy who probably nobody else is rooting for, because we already know the deal when everybody's rooting for you. But what about the guy that nobody's rooting for? What about the guy who's not rooting for himself? That's why you see somebody young, see him in the neighborhood, speak to him. Have a conversation. Let him know that you care. Because that same connection that my guy Pat Burke made with Kedar Edwards years ago. And here is now Kedar Edwards, he's the top guy in the city. And he looks back and reflects on my guy Pat Burke being there to help him out. We all in this together. And besides playing basketball, you also have to be a good student. So when he was telling me he was chasing 25 books and reading them, talking about Napoleon, the author, and where his mind was back then, just let me know that New York City basketball is going to be okay. Because we got guys like that, 28-year-old, that's looking to help kids and keep his legacy going and help somebody else build theirs. We're going to wrap this up. I'm your host, Glenn Pooh Harding, and you've been watching Basketball Heads Live. We are the Fish You Home for New York City basketball. Peace.